Hey, I just wanted to make a short video about this song that we're about to shoot a video for and hopefully do a live recording at the same time. It's going to be a lot of trial and error and experimentation, so hopefully it turns into something that won't embarrass me. We'll see. But the song has taken me 28 years to write. I wrote the instrumentation for it when I was 15. On an old baby grand of Jesse French and Sons baby grand that we had acquired through my sister-in-law. That it has some cool history before me, so it has a lot of history for me because I've been playing and writing on it for, almost 30 years. But it has penciled in each time that it was tuned up until the last time that it was tuned, which I think was 1952, and it's a little out of tune, but I think it's hauntingly out of tune. Like, I like the sound that it has right now, so that's why I want to record this song on this piano, not just because it's what I wrote it on, but because it's just got that cool old, slightly out of tune, but not painfully out of tune. My folks had looked into having it tuned, and because of its age and because of the age of the strings on it, they said they could try to bring things up to some type of pitch that was even, but it wouldn't be up to standard 440 hertz pitch without having to be restrung, which I imagine would be pretty expensive. But it was, I think, part of a display or part of something at a World's Fair many, many years ago. It was also part of a piano bar, and it even still has little rings where people sat drinks and stuff on it. So it has a lot of history prior to me, and then for me it has a lot of history as far as my growth as a musician. When I wrote it, the idea was I played, I was really comfortable with the key of C, no sharps and flats. A lot of people start out with that. And in order to branch out, I was like, I want to write a song with all black keys, all sharps and flats, and see how that pans out. And so there were some tonal things that I wanted where I had to include some of the white keys a little bit, but that's where the sound of this initially came from. I don't know that I ever intended to, I don't recall ever intending putting lyrics or a melody to it. And I don't know that I really intended to do anything with it, but had I was thinking instrumental. I don't even know that a melody occurred to me. And so this past year, just playing through it, because it's just one of those things, every time I sit down on a piano, I play a little bit of it. This past year, I sort of had this melody coming up in my head, and I thought, okay, there may be something here. And the past couple of weeks or so, lyrics just kind of started coming. And, if you're a songwriter, there's one of two ways it can go, at least in my experience, and I think for most. Some songs you have to wrestle to the ground. They're like, I am not going to be written, and you're like, yeah, you're totally going to be written. I'm going to write you, and it turns into this mental brawl to write it. It's taxing. And then sometimes it's like you just tap into the ether, and stuff just downloads faster than you can write it down. So that part of the process, I don't recall the writing part of the process. I don't recall if it just sort of came out or if it took me time to, I really don't remember. But I know lyrically and the melody at this point just flowed and was there pretty quickly. And I was really surprised that I had a melody that worked with it, because it's different. It's not what I would usually write musically. We've got some ideas. My brother Matt is going to be doing the camera work. We've talked through some storyboarding and some different ideas that we think might be pretty cool. But not just me being in it as the musician and the singer and the songwriter, but really to feature the piano almost as a focal point, just because, it's my buddy. So anyways, hopefully we'll have something soon. At the very least, I think I can get a decent recording out of it, but ideally we'll have a video, depending on how smoothly it goes, how long the editing process will be in the next, I don't know, month or so. But hopefully as soon as possible is my plan. I'm at, I don't know, an age, a point in my life to where I'm really just open to trying some things, no fear, just all in, I remember somebody telling me one time, we were talking about the odds of winning the lottery are not great if you buy the ticket, but if you don't buy the ticket, they're nothing. Like, the odds are nothing. So I'm ready to at least buy the ticket and see what happens. So hopefully it's a fun journey. Thanks.